Yeah, my name is Oleg. I'm doing a batch of Rust, a lot of Python, a lot of AI. And this is Electronick, the Python conference in Kraków. We also discuss Rust sometime. We also discuss AI. So yeah, maybe you will be interested in this as well. So months ago, I did this talk about agent orchestration with Python, which is kind of similar to the first talk, in the sense that it describes importance of deterministic execution for agents and LLMs. So yeah, you can check this out. And what I would like to show you is this project called LLAssemblyCLI. That basically defines a plan as a code for sub-agents orchestration. So it's organized as a skill. You can include it to your project as a skill. And what it does is basically when you want to do something, it generates a plan that looks like a code. By default, it's like a Python code. And then it goes through this control flow, through this plan, and spawn and orchestrate sub-agents. Everything like saved in runtime log, in memory, and it restores the state and continues the execution, kind of similar to what Rod does, but with a different goal. It's more like similar to cloud workflows. But why I'm talking about this here? So by default, it using pure Python, but to like represent the control flow. But you cannot safely run Python generated by LLM, and it's really hard to make a sandbox. So there is this project exists, which made by Pydantic team. It's called Pydantic Monty. It's, as you can see, written on Rust, and there are many contributors from this binding integration PyO3 from Python to Rust and back. Like the contributors are working on this project. So yeah, this project allows to run Python in sandboxed environment and isolate the execution of Python programs. So it can be used to basically isolate this control flow written in Python by LLMs. They also rewrite a lot of standard Python parts, and this project became quite huge right now. So yeah, this is a very cool and nice example of integration between Python and Rust to make some cool things together. Yeah, but there is also a third option, which is basically assembly. So in the first talk, you saw this add thing, which is basically domain-specific language for LLM to define something. In my case, I found out that assembly can be used to express the control flow. Basically, a very limited assembly that has only 6 instructions: jump, CMP, add, and stuff like that. And this assembly code then executes to run sub-agents. So basically, we ask LLM model to generate this assembly code. You can see there are definitions of sub-agents here, like very basic spec. Then it generates these sub-agents, and then it runs this assembly code and executes sub-agents from the cloud code, from open code, from Py, whatever you use, because it's basically a skill. Yeah, and the cool thing about all of this, that all of this assembly code can be emulated in like 200 Python code lines. So it's very easy to emulate assembly. Another option is to use Lisp. Another option is to use SQL if you want. Yeah, and back to Rust. There are a lot of movements right now to use WebAssembly and Rust around that, to also run this kind of things for tool orchestration and for Rust sub-agent orchestration using Rust in isolated environments. Yeah, that's it.